What is going on YouTube and Diablo fans? My name's Andreas, and as always, welcome back to Mana and Motherboards. Now in today's video we are going to be crafting. Now I know that you have enjoyed our gambling videos recently, and what is crafting other than the ultimate form of gambling? So what we're going to do is craft 35 Caster Amulets. So I am level 93, which means I can gamble item level 93 or character level 93, however that works, amulets, and then I can, craft them into Caster Amulets that can roll the best stats in the game and hopefully roll the best amulets in the game and get super rich and wealthy and make the strongest character on all the servers of Diablo 2 Resurrected. So the recipe for these Caster Amulets is a perfect amethyst, a level 93 amulet, and a roll rune. So we have 35 to cast today. That is as many amethysts as I have because I traded a bunch along the way and all of that. So I have 35 left at the moment. So we're going to put all of those into these Caster Amulets. So let's kick it off. Why is it not transmuting? What is the other thing I'm supposed to add here? Let me check the recipe quickly. A roll. Oh, and any jewel. I forgot the jewel component of it. Sorry, that was my mistake. Shed tab. Jewels, where are our jewels? Yeah, I'll quickly add that and then we can cast. So the thing with these Caster Amulets is they can roll anywhere from I think 5 to 20 faster cast rate, as well as 2 to all of class skills or 3 to a specific tree of skills. And with all of that you can roll some of the best amulets in game. So we are gonna try our luck here. I need to go to gems. Shadow disciplines. So ideally if we could get a Warlock amulet that is a 220 with some other great affixes, that would be great. And if you haven't already seen some of my other videos, my gambling luck hasn't been the most fantastic this season so far, but we are definitely looking to change that. I mean, if you look at this amulet there, it rolled cast rate but no skills whatsoever, so that's kind of a failure and a dud. That one as well. Poison res 60, that's like a double roll in the poison res there. So, this batch, done and dusted. Where do I have? I hardly have any space in my stash for all of this stuff, so we'll see where it all goes once we've crafted all of them. So, I'll have a look at some of those just now and we can go through the ones that might be good or not. I don't know if you have seen it recently, and if you haven't I will link it down in the description below, but I recently did a video that was my opinion and my take on the ultimate all-rounder Echoing Strike Warlock guide, and if you haven't watched it already I would love to hear your opinion on what you think about that video, and if you would agree with what I'm saying or whether you would disagree. I'd love to hear your comments on basically what you would change or what your ultimate Echoing Strike Warlock would be like. So I'll put a link in the description to that video. I think it's one that sparks a bit of conversation and a bit of lively debate, and I'd love to hear your opinions. I'm also going to do a follow-up video on last week's video that I will also... Wow, that is insane. I don't know how good that is, but it seems good. Definitely going to keep that. Required level 95. I can't I haven't even seen that before. That seems GG. What I was saying was I'm going to do a follow-up video on a video that I did last week, which was why Obsession is the best in slot weapon for the Echoing Strike Warlock. And I'm going to do a follow-up video now this week, which is basically my experiences with Obsession this far, and maybe some of the nuances and insights that I may have omitted or left off from that previous video. So I definitely love to hear what you guys think about that, and if that's something you'd like to listen to as well. This Amazon amulet, I mean, the life leech and that 20 all res as well as poison length reduced, that seems kind of interesting. I don't know if it will have great value or anything like that, but it is definitely an interesting one, I won't deny that. So what I would ideally like from a 220 amulet here is some good all res, some strength, some life, 2 to all warlock skills, and 20% faster cast rate. I think that would be pretty damn awesome. And even if it was maybe 3 to Eldritch skills and 20% or 10% faster cast rate, I don't think you can roll 20 there, but 310 or something like that, that would also be really awesome. And just some cool Warlock amulets would be nice. I need to get my roll runes. Let's go. How has your guys' crafting been this season? Any GG finds? This is actually my first crafting session of the season, and yeah, I mean, so far alright. Nothing that jumps out at me as being, oh my gosh, crazy, but some stuff definitely. It's crazy how much everyone is just caring about Warlock gear. It's like season of the Warlock and nothing else, which, I mean, I can't blame all of us for, but yeah, it's just funny to see this emphasis only on Warlock, like no other gear matters. I mean, there's always a market for sorceress stuff, but the Warlock stuff is definitely taking preference. I'd love to hear advice on what platforms everybody enjoys to watch streaming the most. Do you watch it the most on Twitch? Do you like streaming from YouTube, watching it there? Do you like, what are some of the other platforms even? I know there's some other sort of more recent ones that people are getting quite into, but I really want to start streaming because I'd like to build up a community with everyone that watches this channel and do runs together and like just participate in some more stuff together, help out the community with rushes and Uber runs, and just in general have some more like-minded people to play with. You know, this game is definitely enjoyable cooperatively, and I think I enjoy playing solo, but I do also enjoy playing with other people, and I think just generally having a cool community to share items between, trade items between, get advice on builds and guides and all of that, and just help out with any sorts of runs. I just think that's a cool thing. So I think streaming would be a great place to hang out and chat a bit and answer questions, Q&As, and, you know, just open up the family a bit more and open up like the community a bit more. So this is our last run of amulets here. So We are busy doing 7 amulets, which means we have done 28 so far. I knew these jewels would come in use. So let's check it out. So, what am I looking for? Ruins. Roll ruins. Let's get after it. Let's get some GG stuff here, guys. G. 2 to Barbarian. So far, I'm not seeing anything better than that Amazon amulet so far. And even that wasn't a 220, it was only like a 210 or whatever. Level 95. I wonder what makes it level 95. Like, what? Is it the regen mana? I mean, that's our first Warlock Caster Amulet so far. We got 3 left. Come on, guys. 3 left. Nice Warlock 220. Come on. Come on. Is that all there is? Nice. Come on. Last one. We got 1 more Amethyst. Should we do 1 more? 1 to Warlock. 5 faster cast rate. Some other stuff. Alrighty. Let's quickly gamble 1 more Amulet. Just to do that last one. Because that last one is definitely going to be a nice 220 for us. That was an interesting gambling and crafting session, that's for sure. There's some interesting stuff to go over and after there. Last one, guys. Let's hope for gold here. Nope. So I'm gonna chuck all of those into this shared stash tab. I'm just gonna go get the other ones quickly. This. Where are the rest of them? So that's all of them. I'm quickly gonna tally 25. Maybe you guys could help me out here. That would be interesting, because it seems often I'll end up selling something and then someone's like, oh, that would be a great like low-level dueling amulet, or oh, that would have been a great for this or that, and I am actually unaware of what it would have been good for. So maybe you guys can help me out. I'm quickly going to browse over these amulets and you could tell me if anything would be great. I mean, I don't think that's great. 1 to Assassin, Strength Mana, not great. Offensive Auras, not that fantastic. That's not good. Assassin with some res and cast rate. Druid with 16 cast rate. Nope. 1 to Warlock, 5% cast rate. I mean, it's a Warlock, so we'll put it over there, but it's not really that fantastic. I don't know what to think about this one. I'll put it over there because it's 2 to Barb skills, 9 FCR. I think it needs to be 10 full Barbs, or even 20. I don't think 10 even helps. So yeah, again, Warlock with lifesteal, 8% cast rate, I don't know, something. Assassin with 6%, combat with 19%, and some strength. I'll put any with 2 skills up there, but some just don't look good at all. 2 to Warcry, 6, I don't think that's great, but... So yeah, we had this one, that was alright, but also not spectacular. I'm quite out of touch what is good for the other classes right at this point in time. I feel like I haven't looked at that for a little while. 2 to passive magic. So this is the one that I thought was very sort of special, or the best so far. It's got 20 all res, 8% cast rate, lifesteal, mana, regenerate mana, poison length, 2 to armor skills. That's an interesting amulet, definitely. 2 to cold skills, but nothing else really that good. Yeah, so kind of think, I mean, that one's got some all res, but I think a Mars would be better, even though it doesn't have cast rate. yeah, that's kind of it. So these amulets, I think this is the big one, but skill level 95, which is kind of crazy. And then the rest of these, who knows. Anyway, that about wraps up our amulet crafting video. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and please let me know in the comments below if any of these amulets are useful. Maybe even one is useful for you, and you can let me know, and either I can give it to you for free if you subscribe to the channel, or I can trade it. Whatever, let's chat. So please, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. That would be greatly appreciated. Any likes, shares, views, all of that good stuff, I thank you very much, and we'll see you again very soon for some more Mana and Motherboards. Cheers!